Welcome everyone, I am your host, Bad Guy the Entertainer, or you can call me Mr. Hate. And this is Hate TV, your inconsistent weekly pop culture digest, where we can have banter, insult each other, still laugh and love each other. This show is about surfing the internet and recapping what's been trending across these social media streets. So if you're new or existing to the show, grand day to you. Whatever time zone you're located at, grand rising, grand afternoon, and grand evening. People, we are back again like a Jehovah Witness knocking on your door with a watchtower plan. Plan leaflet. God damn it. Wow. The first episode was a bit rocky, like a Jamaican girl climbing up upon cocky. Whoa. People, I am back again. And I'm glad you are here. So first of all, welcome to I Hate Everyone, where we can have banter, insult each other, still laugh and love each other. I gotta do some self-promotion before we get into headlines, and boy, when I tell you we've got some headlines. But anyway, first things first, I always gotta salute to all the subscribers. 430. Woohoo. Anyway, people, we've got a new video out. It's on the shorts. Don't forget to come over here and check out the content on Haiti. But first things, let me get that. People, I'm gonna premiere the new short that's been released out today. Let me show you. So there you go, people. That is the new short. Love it. But anyway, let's get back to this. So if you're new, don't forget to support the channel. We do many things here. I have my rants. You know what? Let me tell you something. I've updated the flipping bio of the goddamn channel. So when you come to the channel, it will read, I read your confessions, have pop culture bants. All you gotta do is listen to my rants. So people, the main channel, I've got all my ranting videos. So we got things like 10 things I hate about public transport. Go support that one. That's one of my favorites. And I read confessions, but we got lots of stuff. Then we've got the shorts, people. And if you explore the shorts, you get to meet the girls. So there they are. And then we game. I do some live streaming. So far I've got like a Jack and Daxter gameplay, so check that out. And I'm currently playing Cult of the Lamb. But anyway, the business. I think we need to get back to business. But anyway, let me tell you, the main headlines that we need to get into today is flipping Diddy has been arrested, and he's been denied bail, and also the Oceangate, because the streets has been saying the trial, the inquest or something has started. Anyway, people, let's begin. First things first, you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna start off with popping across the internet and jumping from platform to platform. I think the first stop we're gonna do, we're gonna check out Moistplex. So what's going on, Moistplex? So we're gonna get into the Diddy news later, but what's going on, Moistplex? So Chappelle Rowan's Midwest Princess anniversary pop up. So what's this now? Let's read the caption. Um. So for a celebration of 1 year anniversary of Chappelle Rowan's, I don't even know I'm pronouncing that right, the rise and fall of a Midwest princess, this exclusive 1 day only pop up at Complex LA is devoted to the album's singular creative vision as conceived by Ramisha Sattar. Okay, then, interesting. Interesting. Um, so what NYPD shoots 4 while sub subduing man over unpaid subway fare. Wow, let's read this caption, people. So the NYPD opened fire on a train car after a 37-year-old man allegedly did not pay for $2 that 90 cents subway fare and ignored officers as he walked onto the train platform. The suspect and one of the bystanders are currently in critical condition. So what's it say here? Mayor Eric Adams. Earlier today, one of our officers was shot while protecting our subway system. I am relieved to report he is in good condition now, and we have arrested the suspect who put so many lives in danger. Good Lord. So many lives. Anyway, I cannot thank these officers enough for their bravery. Yo, New York, America's America's officers are different, you know, because over here in the UK, our officers don't carry no weapons unless it's serious out here. Unless it's serious out here, the armed police will come out. But on the day to day, officers don't carry weapons. But blimey, over in America, officer will put 10 shots in your back for doing nothing. Anyway, people. Oh yes, this is the guy from Sopranos, the actor. So happy birthday to legend James. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna butcher this last name. Is it Gandolfini? Yeah, whatever. Who would have turned 63 today? You are miss. Sorry, and forgive me for mispronouncing your last name. Sorry, Italian people. Sorry, forgive me, forgive me. Anyway, let's look at these pictures. You know what? I haven't watched Sopranos, you know. Never watched it. And I've been meaning to watch it. Okay. So anyway, people, let's head over to flipping TMZ. Let's see what gossip is bubbling here. So let's look at this one. Kanye West and Kim Kardashian prioritizing time with kids. So it looks like Kim and Kanye are no longer together, but they are both making an active effort to spend quality time with the kids. Of course, you got too much goddamn money not to spend time with your kids. Anyway, moving on. Moving on. What's going on here? Husband charged with murder of wife and man found in bedroom in twisted homicide case. Why did I laugh, people? Because that was goddamn damn funny. There you go. So let's read the caption here. What is going on? What is going on? So the twists and turns keep coming in a case involving a dead wife, fetish website, and an alleged affair with an au pair. What? Who was already charged with murder last year. Whoa, 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 people. This looks like something that can be explored in a classic case of murder. If you don't know what the classic case of murder is, it's my third YouTube channel. Go and check that out. But anyway, people, let's explore TMZ. Where shall we go? Let's look at this one. Hayden. Oh my God, I ain't pronouncing that name. You see it there. Hayden talks about her brother, Jason. Was it Jansen's death for the first time? Okay. Anyway, people, let's bounce over to where we're gonna go. We're gonna go over to, you know what? We're gonna go over to the Jasmine brand. This is for the ladies. And I saw one particular news story where it is. There it is, people. What's going on with Mr. Beast, the biggest YouTube star ever? So Mr. Beast and Amazon sued by contestants on Best Games competition show for mistreatment. Allegations include sexual harassment. Good Lord. We're going to read this caption because it looks goddamn juicy. According to Variety, a class action lawsuit against YouTube star Mr. Beast and Amazon has been filed on behalf of 5 unnamed contestants in the Beast Games reality competition show, alleging they were subjected to chronic mistreatment, sexual harassment, and more. Wow, wow, wow. Let's continue this reading. According to the lawsuit, Amazon, Mr. Beast production company, and independent production firm Off One's Base LLC, among other things, failed to pay minimum wages and overtime. Mr. Beast, man got a slave ring going on. God damn it, Mr. Beast. Anyway, failed to prevent sexual harassment, created conditions that subjected contestants to infliction of emotional distress. Whoa. Did not provide participants uninterrupted meal breaks or rest breaks. But he was working them, Mr. Beast. He was working them like a slave on a cotton field. That was a slave whip, people. And exposed contestants to dangerous circumstances and conditions as a condition of their employment. Good Lord. The suit claims Miss Beast Games has a 100 million budget. Good Lord. Anyway, let's go over to Flip. You know what? Grime Daily. We're going to do a couple more platforms before we get into the main headline. But yeah, anyway, what's going on here? What is going on here? So, look at this one here. So what? So Ice Spice shows how high his screen time is. How bad is yours? Let's flipping entertain this. Let's entertain this.
Scrolling, that's it. It's 6 hours 50 on Instagram, 6 hours 46 on WhatsApp. But if I'm on WhatsApp, Nah, I'm definitely not on the chat and shit. And then 5 hours on TikTok. I'm just on my phone. My screen time's too high. Like I'm just scrolling.
Oh, people, I like to call this one Rufus because he reminds me of that little rat from Kim Possible. Let me remind you, people. Let me show you who Rufus is. I like to call Ice Spice Rufus, aka Central C. So let me show you Rufus Kim Possible. People, people, come on now. Come on now, people. You telling me you can't see? You telling me you can't see what going? You telling me you can't see what's going on here? I can't believe I just watched that and then absorbed that bullshit. But the question is, I got one question for people that like listening to Central C. I don't listen to his music at all, and I'm not against anybody listening to his music. I don't give a shit. But I got one question for people who support Central C or listen to his music. Because I don't know. I'm not in the know, people. I'm not in the know. Why every time I see a Central C photo, aka Ice Spice, aka Rufus from Kim Possible, why is he always got dark skinned niggas in the photos? Why? Every single photo. There's a bunch of them. But I don't blame him. He is supporting black business as far as I'm concerned. So people, we're gonna head over to the BBC. To the BBC. And people, man, my people. This man here. Let's look at this here. Look at this. Hold on. Let me start this shizzle again.
Hugh Edwards has been given a 6 months jail suspended sentence for 2 years. Let me reiterate that, 6 months jail sentence suspended for 2 years with a requirement to complete a sex offender programme plus 25 sessions. So he's been given a suspended sentence for 2 years. What that means is he won't go to prison, but if he reoffends during that time, he will go to jail.
People, you know what? I hate the BBC because nobody watches that bullshit channel anymore. Nobody watches the BBC. Once upon a time we did, yes. Everybody used to sit around Christmas and wait for the blockbuster films to come on BBC. Yes, everybody did that, but times have changed. We've got the internet and we don't need the BBC. Bloody hell, the BBC is like a haven for pedos. PDF files, people. American people, if you are listening to this, the BBC always got like a pedo presenter just floating around there. You just never know who he is. But anyway, this particular man, Hugh Edwards, has been found out to be a pedophile. Let's get into this article because look, there's Rufus again. I need to get to know this. But anyway, this is the Mirror, people. Big up the Mirror. And let's salute who written this article, Tony Bryant. This exclusive here. I hate these goddamn ads, man. Hugh Edwards. Jesus, peace. Hugh Edwards, young victim, furious over punishment. BBC star should be in prison. God damn it, people, bear with me. We're gonna read this scandal. So, a young man at the center of a scandal surrounding disgraced former newsreader, people. Hugh Edwards was a BBC newsreader. Today, he is disgusted the former BBC icon has avoided jail for making indecent images of children. Oh my Lord, let's get into this. The young person who sparked the beginning of Hugh Edwards' downfall has demanded to know why the BBC newsreader was not jailed. Why wasn't he jailed, people? What is going on in this country? Fearing he could prey on young people like him again. The 21-year-old whose mum and stepdad blew the whistle on Edwards, paying him 35 bags. What? In return for X-rated images, blasted the judge for letting him go free. Wow. Edwards ruined my life, and the victims in this case can't be forgotten too. He said, it's quite disgusting and that people like this get to roam the streets while others are in jail for petty theft and more minor crimes. He's free to walk around and do whatever he wants. He could easily do it again. Who knows? Let me tell you something about people. Prison over here is a laugh, man. Prison over, we need to bring back like medieval punishment, because criminals, when they go to prison, they're just relaxing, chillaxing, laying back and maxing. That's made shit rhyme, people. Anyway, in the end, Edwards was given a 6-month suspended prison sentence. What? I know one thing. America, yeah. Let me tell American people, American citizens. One thing about America, when it comes to their prison time, they don't mess about. They don't mess about. Apparently, allegedly, I think in New York City, if you get caught with a gun, what's that? There's that a decade easy. Is it 1 year bullet? I can't remember, but I think you get like a decade or something like that. Over here, if you get caught with a gun, they're probably like, yo, 5 years and you'll be out in 1. If I told a lie, tell me if I told a lie. Where's the lie? Look under your bed. Is it under your bed? No. Anyways, continue. We still need to get into the other headlines, people, but this one is too goddamn juicy. So let me read. Let's go back. In the end, Edwards was given a 6-month suspended prison sentence after he admitted making indecent images of children. They said he couldn't go to prison because of his mental health, and I just thought, what a load of rubbish. He shouldn't be allowed to get away with it, he added. Yes, I agree. While not connected to the court case, the man was just a teenager living in Cardiff when he struck up a friendship with Edwards on Instagram. Oh, so Edwards is out here in these Instagram streets trying to find him some man booty. Anyway, homeless at the time and this is like Pretty Woman but Pretty Man. If you ever watch that film, kiddies, go on Wikipedia and read what the Wikipedia says about it. Pretty Woman, Richard Gere, and what's the woman's name? Who gives a fudge? Homeless at the time and needing money for hotels, he was grateful when Edwards began depositing large sums of money in why is just preying on the vulnerable? That's how he gets the booty. Pause. No Diddy. In return, he says he felt compelled to send him X-rated pictures and videos. Wow. He has previously told the Mirror that he felt groomed by the BBC star over the course of their 3-year relationship. Boy, don't okay. He was groomed, but 3 years. How can you say? Hold on. You didn't have to send the pictures, but you sent the pictures because you wanted the goddamn money. You wanted the skrilla, the moolah, the guap, the bag, the sterling, the shillings, the dollar, the yen, Kazakhstan money. The young adult said today he was horrified after learning during Edward's separate court case how the news anchor was messaging paedophile Alex Williams at the same time as him. Wow. This sends shiver up my spines, man. Being a paedophile is the worst crime ever. I'd rather be a murderer than be a paedophile, people. Let's continue. And in a strikingly similar experience, the court heard how Edwards gave Williams cash and night trainers in return for all the hot videos. What on earth is going on? You know what, people? Let's get back to our social media shenanigans. Let me sum it up, man. People spending their hard-earned money for TV license, and this is what the BBC got to offer us, paedophile presenters. People, let me remind you of Jimmy Savile. Go look up Jimmy Savile, Wikipedia, man. BBC, man. Tot, BBC. Anyway, it's time to explore one of our main headlines. Let's get to a headline now. You know what? It's on Metro. Bear with me. Yep, people. All good here. Oceangate. The last words heard from the crew of the Titan submersible. All good here was the last message, people. Them man was having a good time. Them man was descending and they were singing under the sea. Under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Up on the shore, they work all day. Out in the sun, they slave away. Why we're devoting, 4-time devoting, floating under the sea. Good Lord, people. My God. People, when I heard this, when this happened, I was laughing. Sorry, but we need to get into this news story. I heard they was having an inquest into the deaths of the people on board of the Oceangate. But let me recap you on what was going on at the time, if you've forgotten, people. So basically, let me give you the rundown. There was this one billionaire who owned Oceangate. He built this submarine, and he built this contraption, and to dive down to the depths of the ocean to visit the Titanic. And along the way, he convinced over billionaires to get on board, people. Over billionaires. Hold on, people. Wow. I even left the message there. Under the sea. Anyway, first thing I want to do is I want to bring up this YouTube video. We need to explore this, people. Oceangate. Let's get rid of that.
Thank you so much. Well, happening tomorrow, the hearing investigating Oceangate's Lost Titan submersible is set to begin right here in Charleston. Coast Guard documents say the vessel left to explore the Titanic wreckage on June 18th of last year and later imploded, killing everyone who was on board. The U.S. Coast Guard will hold a press conference today ahead of the hearing, which is being held at Charleston's County Council chambers. Officials tell us Charleston
look at
was
this shit here.
selected as
Look at this shit right here. Excuse the French. Look what he's holding in his hand, people. You telling me over billionaires got onto this submarine and my man has got a bootleg PlayStation controller in his hand, and you thought to yourself, yep, I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna be safe. Kiss my granny, people. People, we've got another article I want to get into. Bloody hilarious this shit is. Anyway, I think we need a little bit more more formal. We need more informative information about Oceangate. You know what I mean? So we heading over to the BBC. I don't pay my council tax anyway, BBC. You can fudge off. Anyway, all good here. Titans subs last message before implosion. People, let me tell you something. That death was horrible and swiftly quick. Swiftly quick. Anyway, one of the final messages from the 5-person crew of the Titan submersible before it imploded, killing all inside, was all good here. All good here, a hearing has revealed. Investigators with the US Coast Guard said the message was among the final communications between the Titan and its mothership before they lost contact for good. Also shown at the hearing for the first time was an image taken by a remotely operated vehicle of Titan's tail cone sitting on the seafloor following the implosion. The deep sea vessel was less than 2 hours into its descent towards the wreck of the Titanic when it imploded in June 2023. Coast Guard officials began a 2-week inquiry on Monday, aiming to uncover the facts of the incident and offer recommendations to prevent similar tragedies. Jesus. Let's see. Investigators presented a recreation of the journey, including text messages between Titan and its mothership, the Polar Prince. Wow. Let's see what's going on, but yeah. Good Lord, these are the people that Anyway, officials presented a historical overview of the Titan. Nothing that its hull had never been subject to third-party testing and had been left exposed to weather and other elements while in storage. Now we get into the bottom of it. This is the juicy bit, people. Juicy bit, people. In addition, they laid out serious problems experienced by the submersible on expeditions carried out before the disaster. In 2021 and 2022, over the course of 13 dives to the Titanic, it had 118 equipment issues. So how the hell? What? 1, 2, 4 people. God damn it. How the hell did my man, this is the man here, people. This is, what's his name? Stockton Rush. He convinced these people, billionaires, who, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but to be in a billionaire, you gotta have a level of intelligence to be able to operate and run businesses, right? To acquire that amount of money, you are responsible to a lot of people to be in that position of a billionaire, right? How the hell did you get on a submarine and my man got a bootleg PlayStation control pad in his hand and he's saying to you, yeah, we're gonna dive down to the to the bottom of the ocean to see the Titanic? I don't feel sorry for none of them people. Them man are chopped. Jesus. You know what? What we need to do, is, I'm quite interested in how the submarine imploded. So let's have a look. I'm putting in Oceangate implosion. So let's have a look. Click on this. I don't think you can even see it. I'll probably forget a flipping. Hold on. Let's go on the YouTube shorts. Let's see these.
You were told that the 5 passengers of the Titan passed away instantly from the implosion. And this is true. But if you were wondering just how instant we're talking about, let me explain. It takes our brain 100 milliseconds to process pain, and it takes our eyes 13 milliseconds to process visually. So when the Titan imploded, the high pressure caused the entire event to take less than 1 millisecond. This means it was truly an instant lights out for the victims. You were told
people, them got turned into pancake batter swiftly, immediately. Good Lord. Nobody, you can't even bring back a body to the coffin. You gotta put like, I feel sorry for that little boy that went with his dad, because there was a kid on board, people. Anyway, people, we are about to explore our next headline. God damn it. And this one gonna be glorious. He either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain. And this year, we're going to head over to the Shade Room. And what's the latest? So people, we know that first things first. Diddy has been denied bail and he's pleaded not guilty. But let's see what's going on. But if you know what, we need to investigate this. We need to go back to the beginning for the people who were informed about what has been going on. For the people who don't know how this all started. So let me just read this headline by Shade Room. Diddy promises no female visitors if released on bail. So we know that Diddy attorney plans to appeal judge's decision to deny bond, says his client is innocent. Of course you gotta say that he's just doing his job. So let's read the caption, people, of Shade Room before we do some exploration. So Diddy is making another attempt to secure bail, offering to limit his contact with women while out. According to legal documents obtained by TMZ, Diddy's team says the security company at his Miami Beach home will submit daily logs of visitors to the government for full transparency. Hell no. Lock him up and let him stay locked up, man, until the trial. And people wanna, wow. Let me save that juicy bit of information for later. He also pledges to restrict visitors to family, property caretakers, and non-co-conspirator friends. To address concerns about witness tampering, Diddy promises no contact with grand jury witnesses and agrees to weekly drug tests. His drug use tied to alleged free cuffs, sex parties, is a key part of the indictment, which includes charges related to cocaine, ketamine, GHB, and MDMA. Drugs were also found in his NYC hotel room during his recent arrest. So Diddy is a drug addict, people, allegedly. Well, they found the drugs. And we all know he's been buying bottles and bottles upon bottles of baby oil. Wow, wow, wow. People, this is a fall from grace. But first thing first, what I want to do, we need to really, I want to go back. That's the wrong one. Here it is, people. I want to go back. A timeline of Diddy's sexual misconduct allegations. Let's recap what's been going on with this Diddy lawsuit, people. It all started November 16th, 2023. Cassie files her lawsuit. So I'm going to read bit by bit. You know what? I'm not going to read all of it. I'm going to read bit by bit. And we're going to wrap it up later. So Cassie began dating Combs around 2007, okay? And the two were on and off until calling it quits for good in 2018. I remember that. And the Me and You singer filed a lawsuit in November accusing Combs of egregious behavior with years of abuse and one incident of rape. Wow. In a lawsuit filed in Manhattan Federal Court, attorneys for Cassie alleged she had endured over a decade of his violent behavior and disturbed demands, including repeated beatings and forcing her to engage in sex acts with male sex workers. Let's go a bit further down. Let's head over to November the 17th, 2023, people. Cassie and Combs agree to settle. Wow, this is where it gets a bit spicy because at the time, everybody was like, what? Hell no. No way Diddy can't be doing this. And then he settled. Less than 24 hours after the lawsuit was reported, Combs and Cassie reached a settlement for an unenclosed amount. Terms of the deal are not known. I have decided to resolve this matter amicably on terms that I have some level of control, Cassie said in a statement issued by her attorney. Cassie said in a statement issued by attorney Douglas Winger, I want to thank my family, fans, and lawyers for their unwavering support. Okay, let's go down a bit further in the timeline, people. November the 23rd, 2023, Combs accused of sexual assault and drugging in early 90s incident. Wow. So let's read this. A day before the New York State Adult Survivors Act expired, Combs was hit with a pair of sexual assault lawsuits. One was from an anonymous plaintiff who claimed the music mogul sexually assaulted and beat her, while the other was filed by a woman named Joy Dickerson Neal, who accused him of drugging and sexually assaulting her when she was a college student in 1991. Dickerson Neal claimed that Diddy had footage of the assault and allegedly distributed it to others around the music industry. This man is a real-life supervillain. 28th of November, people, 2023. He steps down as Revolt chairman. That's his company, Revolt. With 3 lawsuits filed against him, Combs agreed to resign from his role as why can't I pronounce this stuff, people? Revolt. I'm just fumbling over my own tongue, which he helped to launch in 2013 and no longer serves as chairman of the digital media company. Let's go down. Let's see what 50 Cent has said. I buy that from you, Playboy, for the low, because you know Cadillac and the AT&T gonna pull out. I give you a few dollars for it now. Sell it to me, then we can be friends. I'm serious. Call my phone. 6th of December, people, 2023. Combs denies all allegations after 4th lawsuit is filed. After the 4th lawsuit is filed. So what's going on here? A 4th lawsuit showed up at the mogul's doorstep in December, which a Jane Doe person alleged she was sex trafficked and ganged rape by Combs' former Bad Boy Records president Harvey Pierre and another individual in 2003 when she was just 17 years old. My mind. Good Lord. 10th December 2023, Brands sever ties with his e-commerce company. Okay, then let's head down to the timeline. The 13th of December, Hulu scraps Combs' family reality show plans. Yeah, get rid of that. Oh, people, this is where it gets juicy. The 26th. February 2024, people. The 26th February 2024, music producer sues Combs. We're going to read this one. Producer Rodney Rod Jones Jr. worked on the Love album Off the Grid 2023 and filed a lawsuit against Combs in February. Rudd accused Combs of sexual misconduct, assault, and harassment. He accused the musician of groping and touching his butt, squeeze, and trying to groom him in engaging in sexual acts with Combs and other individuals on his team. Mr. Combs, now be professional. Little Rudd also claimed that Diddy forced him to solicit sex workers, some of whom were allegedly underage. Oh no, Mr. Combs, the diddler, the Diddy. And have them perform sex acts to the pleasure of Mr. Combs, according to the complaint. Wow. Jones Jr. claimed that he woke up in bed, naked, dizzy, and confused. Oh, where's my clothes? One night in February 2023 at the Mogul's Miami home with the bad boy entertainer and 2 sex workers. Rudd believes he was drugged. So Diddy out here taking tips from Bill Cosby in the drink. The producer is also suing Combs, UMG, Motown Love Records, and the Chalice Recording Studio for providing inadequate or negligent security. Jesus. To pronounce that, people, my throat was just struggling that night. Combs' attorney, Sean Holly, denied Jones Jr.'s allegations in statements shared with Billboard. Let's move on. So the 25th of March, people, 2024. I told you we're going through the timeline. We need to remember this shit. Do not feel sorry for this man. We're getting into the details. We need to know why he's been denied bail, why he's in jail. We need to know. The 25th of March 2024, federal agents raid his LA home, Miami home. Department of Homeland Security Investigations, New York, executed search warrants with federal agents raiding Combs' Los Angeles and Miami home on the March 25th. Homeland Security raids were reportedly done in connection with an ongoing federal sex trafficking investigation. According to CNN, prosecutors from the Southern District of New York are leading the case. This is some serious stuff, people. Homeland Security Investigations New York executed law enforcement actions as part of an ongoing investigation with assistance from HSI Los Angeles, HSI Miami, and our local enforcement partners. We will provide further information as it becomes available, the Department of Homeland Security said in a statement. 26th of March 2024, people. Combs reportedly sells his stake in Revolt TV. Good Lord, this is like a downward spiral for him. What else? My gosh. My Lord, my Lord, my Lord. 26th of March 2024, attorney slams witch hunt raids. Combs' attorney, Aaron Dyer, spoke out against the gross overuse of military-level force in raids of the musician's residence and vowed to end the witch hunt against his clients. 25th of March, people, 2024, alleged associate arrested on drug charges in Miami. People, ladies, The kettle is boiling. I can serve tea for days. A 25-year-old man accused of being a drug mule for Diddy in a recent lawsuit was arrested at Apalaka Airport on March 25th. The same time, Combs, Los Angeles, and Miami homes were being raided. Okay. Rolling Stone, Brendan Paul was booked on a pair of drug possession charges for cocaine and marijuana. Okay. With some homework from internet detectives are connecting the dots, Paul was identified as a former NCAA athlete who played basketball at Sycus. I don't know how you pronounce that university. Is it Syracuse? Syracuse. Is it Syracuse? I think. I don't know. University from 2018 through 2020. Look at him. He's the plug for Diddy for the drugs. God Lord. The 10th of May, Combs asked judge to dismiss rape claim. What's this? And then so let's read that. On May the 10th, Holmes asked a federal judge to dismiss the Jane Doe lawsuit filed in December 2023, calling the claims that he and two co-defendants raped God of mercy, a 17-year-old girl in 2003. False and hideous. He also argued that the case was filed too late, according to the law. Mr. Combs and his companies categorically deny plaintiff decade-old tale against them. Wow. Which has caused incalculable damage to their reputation and business standing before any evidence has been presented. Read and filing. Plaintiff cannot allege what day or time of year the alleged incident occurred, but miraculously remembers other salacious details despite her alleged incapacitated condition. As you can tell, people, I cannot read, even though I read lots of books. 14th of May, people. Combe posts cryptic message. He says, time tells truth. Okay, Diddy, time tells the truth. And guess what happened, people? The 17th of May, video of hotel assault surfaces. Goddamn. And that was, Lord, that set the internet on fire. So on May 17, people, 2016 surveillance footage obtained by CNN showed Combs appearing to physically assault then girlfriend Cassie Ventura during a hotel stay. People, if you go and watch the video, you will see Diddy running down the hall, grabbing that poor little girl by the hair, throwing her down the ground and doing a WWE move. The way Diddy handled Cassie, good Lord. The way he handled Cassie was crazy. Anyway, you know what we need to do? I want to show you something. But I'm thinking, where We're gonna go on Twitter. And you know what I'm gonna put? Actually, let's go on here. So we went through the timeline, people. What's this here now? So Tracy Ellis Ross pretends to take shots with Diddy. Wow. Anyway, people. Anyway. And Boosie, watch this is shade room, people. Social media is going off with reactions after Boosie shared why he disagrees with Diddy's federal indictment. Wow. I think that might be explored in the next episode, people. Well, thank you for joining me. We come to the end of the show. It was a long one, but it had to be done. Please come back again as we explore more headlines. Just to let you know, this Jesus' spirit is sweeping through the nation. His hate for sin is cleaning up this generation. He must do the work. He is bringing our idols out into the light and exposing them, people. But anyway, join us again next time for another episode of Pop Culture Digest as we go from platform to platform, reading all the latest headlines, the latest trends that's going all over the social media stuff. And also, people, this is the second episode and I'm practicing and I'm getting better. Give me your goddamn feedback. Go in the comments and give me your feedback. Tell me what I need to improve, because I'm telling you right now, one day this is going to be the greatest channel ever. I'm telling you. People, you are witnessing greatness right about now, but I need your support. I need your energy. Give me your energy like Goku from Dragon Ball Z, no Diddy. And let's make Hate TV the greatest YouTube channel ever. But anyway, people, I need to eat some food. So I'm gonna leave you to it. You have a grand day, and I shall see you soon. Bye.